The surprising truth about lentils you need to see. Lentils, yes, we know them well. They are good, we eat them on New Year's Day, they bring us lots of money, but how beneficial are they really? Should we eat them 1-2 times a week? And what happens to our body if we were to eat them every day? Is it true that overdoing it is not good? And could they lead to gastrointestinal disorders? A bit of flatulence. Together, let's discover in this video what happened a few months ago, in January 2024, when a study was released to analyze what happens to overweight people when they eat lentils every day. Asterisk asterisk yes, because on one hand, it is known that legumes are good for you, and it is recommended to eat them at least once or twice a week. How will their lipid profiles change? How will their blood sugar change? Will they lose weight? Will they gain weight? Will they have gastrointestinal disorders? Finally, this group of American researchers followed for 3 months 2 groups of similar people, specifically overweight individuals aged between 18 and 70, with a waist circumference greater than 100 centimeters for men and greater than 89 centimeters for women, and with fasting triglyceride levels above 150 milligrams per deciliter, i.e., a subgroup of people with a metabolic disorder that could then develop diabetes, chronic inflammation. Asterisk asterisk the US Department of Agriculture recommends that all people eat at least 300 grams of legumes per week, about 1 kilogram per week, which is 12 kilograms in 3 months, divided into about 140 grams of lentils at each lunch. On one side, the control group ate, for example, curry chicken, turkey with vegetables. On the other side, the lentil group ate the same dish but with lentils instead of meat. They then examined waist circumference, visceral fat, total weight, triglyceride levels before and after the meal, and also blood sugar levels before and after the meal, precisely to understand how lentils could influence, for better or for worse, the metabolic levels of these people. Additionally, the researchers did something very interesting. A meal recognized by the entire scientific community as pro-inflammatory, which increases all inflammation markers in the blood of people who eat it immediately after consuming it. In this way, very intelligently, they wanted to understand if consuming lentils also lowered chronic inflammation levels. Asterisk asterisk these were the results. A decrease in LDL, the pro-inflammatory cholesterol, the bad one, while the control group had an increase in total cholesterol and LDL. Postprandial glucose levels were also improved in the lentil group and worsened in the control group. Indeed, there was an increase in the control group and a decrease in the lentil group. And what happened after the fat-rich meal? This pro-inflammatory meal. But in addition to this, also significantly reduced levels of interleukin-6, interleukin-10, tumor necrosis factor, and also C-reactive protein. These parameters, which may sound unfamiliar to you, if your body slowly deteriorates every day, yes, because when you are constantly inflamed, if you want to delve deeper into what C-reactive protein is and how important it is to reduce chronic inflammation, you can find a video by clicking here. Asterisk asterisk but now let's get to the question that you are probably asking yourself. Yes, we understand, we should eat legumes, they are good for you, but what about stomach problems? Because they make my belly bloat, they give me gas, they give me discomfort, I can't eat legumes every day, let alone lentils. Well, in this study, the researchers also sent questionnaires to all participants to understand what their hunger and satiety levels were 3 hours after the meal and an evening questionnaire. The response, even in this case, was extremely positive because the lentil group, and once again the same lentil group, had the same discomforts, did not have any worsening of gastrointestinal disorders compared to the control group, thus underlining that there exists a huge false myth regarding legumes in general, where it is still believed today that these cause discomfort, gas in the belly, and if you suffer from diverticular or gastrointestinal problems, you should limit them. This does not seem to be true from this study. It seems to be confirmed that whether you eat any meal, a meat-rich meal, or a legume meal, your discomforts, if you have them, will remain more or less the same. But without a doubt, eating legumes will improve your lipid profiles, improve your inflammation levels, and help you control your blood sugar. Asterisk asterisk I conclude now with a small personal reflection. Obviously, if you are overweight or if you want to control your waistline and reduce visceral fat, a varied diet is fine. It is the best thing for everyone because each legume has something special in it. But certainly, increasing your daily legume intake and replacing animal proteins with vegetable proteins like legumes, This study gives us the reassurance that even if you, under extreme conditions, had to eat lentils every day, your body would react very positively. You would have benefits at least after 3 months or after a year, since the follow-up was up to a year later. For long-term changes, there are still no studies. We will wait for them, but these first results give us yet another confirmation that a diet based on unprocessed plant-based foods, like the Mediterranean diet, is certainly a wise choice, useful, that leads to longevity and the reduction of diseases. Share your personal experience on today's topic with us. Write it in the comments and ask us any questions you may have, we will be happy to answer. Leave a comment so that we can perfect our creations. We will be happy with your simple like, but the most important thing is not to forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos.